That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
No.
Jesus.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jeepers!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up.
Minions of the Zoo. In space.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to me, the Zoo in space. I'm Q for tonight, Tyr Alexander. I'm here with my friends Mitch Nemo,
Hello.
Willard Forge,
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
Kefki. Kefki.
Can you start the stream, by the way?
Yes, I started the stream.
What?
Yes, the stream.
Yeah, when are you starting the stream?
It started now. We're live.
Oh!
We're in intro mode.
Oh! Hi.
And
What are you
critical.
asking?
I would say I would introduce my friends. And
Oh,
critical.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good, Kefki. It is Monday night, and we are going to play some Star Trek Online. We're going to talk some
God
shit.
damn it, every time I do the intro, somebody fucking interrupts me.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear you saying anything.
I
Yeah.
was trying to, but I was interrupted.
Go ahead. Say it, damn it.
Try it now.
I was trying to say, Harold, why did you kill everyone?
Because it was fun. I don't know.
What do I feel like what do I feel like that's a reference I should recognize?
Where's it from, Critical?
You don't have to.
That's definitely a reference I should recognize, but
Wait. All right. So I wanted to say that today is Star Trek Day. Is on this day that we got Star Trek, so we should be all happy.
Oh yeah.
So
I think it's 49 years old today.
wow. I'm 9 years younger than 10 years younger than Star Trek.
How
Would you say, Kefki?
how old is the Star Trek?
49.
Oh, that's even older than me.
Mm-hmm.
younger than me.
It's older than that.
It's only younger than you by a year, Will.
No, it's got to be older than that because I'm 59.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, 59 years.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I got the coordinates of my time machine wrong.
So, by the way, I interrupted, so I'm sorry. But
Okay.
We all do it,
you
It's
can
okay, Kefki. We're all professionals here.
and we all do it. Too.
you can do your intro now though.
Not only are we all
We're past all that. We're talking about nonsense now.
Yeah, we're talking. So I gotta do the daily for this event, and I found that the breach is probably the fastest of all the things. So I'm gonna do the breach.
Oh no.
not only are we all professionals, but the script actually says as directions, Kefki interrupt. Kefki interrupt. Kefki interrupt.
Why'd you let Kefki write the script for this week?
Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
Can I switch ships?
All right.
You never give a ferret a pen.
You never let
Take it to them.
you never let Ferris near the typewriter
Oh,
Oh well.
or a sewing machine.
Press.
or a gun.
Don't go that far. We need those. I need,
Or a car.
All these buttons.
I need that too.
You can't reach the pedals, Kefki.
How's she supposed to go to the store to get the cheesy poofs if she doesn't
Yeah,
have
how
a car?
how am I supposed to go get the Chessy Poo Poo?
You make Lodi go get him. That's his car, you
No.
soul.
But it is
Oh, you're flying the dorkfish.
The dork
it's a
fish.
dorkfish.
Yeah, it's a
Fishy fish.
missile frigate
Ah,
in mine
Yeah,
layer.
I'm flying the Bagagua.
the USS Bagangwa.
Yep.
Murph would be proud.
Well, it's a new ship and it's a dreadnought and it's basically unstoppable. So don't summon Bagagua.
Bagagua.
So what's been interesting lately?
What's the who when?
Oh shit! Did you guys hear about? Well, I'm pretty sure y'all did hear about it. The girl that was killed on the bus on the light rail.
Yeah.
And
What now?
so a girl and
It's gonna drag shit down and it's gonna make me say violent things. I don't want to be there.
Well, okay, then let's not enter that topic. Then
How about the lady that
the Karen that stole the fucking boat.
Yeah.
That bitch.
They get fired.
And the kid got World
what an
Series
asshole.
tickets. No matter where it is, he got World Series tickets for his entire family.
Oh yeah, they after that lady did that, the team went and took care of that kid.
Yup. She had no right. And all right. To be honest, I kind of agree with I agree and disagree with the dad. she was just gonna bitch the bitch. She doesn't have claim to the ball, but she was just gonna bitch anyway. And you're just gonna ruin ruin the game for the entire family, and for him and his kid.
Yeah.
So, but even then, it backfired on her in the end. The kid made out like a fucking bandit. Not saying it's the best thing.
Oh yeah. What the hell's happening?
We're doing the castle run.
Did the Kessel run in 5 parsecs?
Yes.
They have to skim the trench at 2 meters above the base and hit thermal exhaust port with torpedoes at speed.
Oh no, we actually gotta go inside the Death Star and detonate the core.
That's what she said.
Critical, if you can see me right now, I'm giving you the eye. I'm looking at you very derisively.
Something tickled Kefki.
No, tickle me. No!
I heard a giggle.
Hmm.
No! That's not me.
All right. Since it's Star Trek Day,
I'm laughing at Tyr.
Ah.
All right. Since it's Star Trek Day, I'm pretty sure I asked this question before, but I'm going to ask it again because it's content. If you could make an episode long or return an old villain from any series back, who would it be?
From what show?
Star Trek. Any Star Trek, you know.
If I could bring back any Star Trek villain, who would it be?
Yeah, one-off villain. Who would it be?
That's a tough one. I mean, there's so many to ponder.
That's why it's an interesting question. And any of y'all can answer too. Y'all don't have to be shy.
I have no idea.
I mean, you're not a Trekkie, so I guess it wouldn't be applicable to you. But you do watch. But
I tend to be more interested in creating new things than bringing something back.
All right, then let's change the question to if you could make your own Star Trek show, what would you do?
Next sneeze. That's a bit tricky too. If I'm making a movie, what are the restrictions in the movie? Is it the cast from a certain show or?
Any show you want. You can mix and match if you want. We'll say that it's time travel shenanigans.
Well, I wouldn't do time travel shenanigans exactly.
Again, it's your movie. You do what you want.
Hi, I'm thinking about it.
I would if I had that ability, I would give both Voyager and fucking DS9 a movie. Like it's kind of unfair that Star Trek Next Generations and the first series got movies without the other series getting movies. And I give Enterprise one too. Like
I don't know. I'm kind of fine without a Voyager movie.
I forget you're not a fan of Voyager.
Okay, so where's the exit?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
The Bagagwa is not the ship you want to fly in this
I mean, I would have
This is where I wish I had
I'm on the
the
wrong spot here.
caught the red dot because
Yeah, I wish I had dispatched the
nimble.
ship. I realized this ship is far too slow, but it hits pretty hard. So it is all bulk and no speed.
This nimble this thing is not.
No, it is not. Yay!
Sorry, I'm trying to keep that kind of
Bridge.
humor to a minimum.
What?
I hate that operation. Especially in a ship like the one I was in. That is not a dreadnought operation.
Yo JB and yo Cryptic.
Yo,
No Tyr. Tyr can't teach you his secret recipe for lamb brains. I don't want the secret recipe.
I'm not sure what kind of Star Trek. If I were to make a Star Trek anything,
Mm-hmm.
it would be something brand new. Entirely new.
Or a whole new villain.
All right, go ahead.
It would be set 100 years after whatever was done last, and I don't mean Discovery. I mean 100 years after what was the last real Star Trek movie? Star Trek Nemesis?
Insurrection. Yeah, Nemesis.
No, Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Actually.
Yeah.
So it would be 100 years after that.
Everybody's dead except for Data, and
No, even fuck that. I don't even want Data on this show. I don't want any fucking stunt casting or callbacks to former characters as far as having actors come back to reprise the role. None of that shit.
Okay.
I want an entirely new ship, entirely new crew. I do have one idea that's kind of Voyager-like, where
Yellow.
we've been joined by
Hello.
Rotten.
Owl?
Hello, Rutten. But anyway, I have a concept for a new Star Trek show where part of what's happening is the result of a new faster than light travel technology.
Okay.
The way it works is it will take you 1 hour to travel to any star in the galaxy, from any star in the galaxy.
Okay.
Doesn't matter how far it is, it takes you 1 hour. And the way this works is it uses a quantum subspace jibber jabber.
Subspace tunnel.
Wibbly wobbly,
No.
timey wimey shit.
Let him
No.
finish.
It uses some jibber jabber navigation system to plot the position of a star, or more accurately, the position of a gravity well.
Okay.
Okay.
And since it took like 3 years for the new super duper computer to plot the location of all the stars in our galaxy.
Okay.
And it uses like an AI model to map the movement of the stars and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, to maintain accuracy, each time a ship travels, the navigation data is updated.
Okay.
And I haven't figured what to call the drive yet, but basically it's not a wormhole exactly, and it's not a gateway. Like I said, it takes an hour to get from star A to star B.
Okay.
But the ship still has a regular warp drive and a regular impulse drive as well, because if we're traveling from quadrant to quadrant across the galaxy in 1 hour, and we can't use a system like that to go from planet to planet. We still need a warp drive.
Okay.
And we
Still
need
has
an
warp,
impulse.
still has impulse, just has
Yeah.
a shortcut to get to a different star system.
Yeah, basically this drive is a shortcut. You still need warp and impulse for other reasons, for other ordinary reasons. Whoa, what am I doing? Shit. There we go. Sorry, I started.
The simple thing to have that is that it takes a massive amount of energy to do that one thing that has to take time to be recharged for doing whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
So
has a cooldown.
And it
So that
doesn't
would
make any,
generalize it.
and because of the draw that it doesn't make any sense to use it for too short of a distance.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't use it for too short a distance. For example, you can't lock onto the Earth's gravity well and then Jupiter's gravity well, and even if you could, it would still take an hour, regardless of how much closer they are. The drift would still take an hour.
When just flying there conventionally would be better.
Right. So, if we want to go just one system over, it's probably faster to use the warp drive.
Yeah, so you go with a combination of efficiency and speed.
Yes, but that's one thing Star Trek needs is it needs a new it needs an upgrade in the technology.
Yes. It really does.
At least in some ways. So we're still using all that subspace bullshit. Maybe this could be a new kind of transwarp. I don't know. But it represents a leap in technology that we now get to play with and explore with.
Okay.
So yeah, the Bajoran wormhole becomes something that we don't have to rely on anymore.
And now it just goes
See
back
the
to
star,
being
we can lock into it and travel.
What's that?
We can see the star, we can lock into it and travel.
Yeah.
I mean, that would change warfare a lot.
Yes, it would. It would also alter search and rescue operations.
It would trade would be fucking affected too.
Everything would.
Yeah.
Travel tech.
Doesn't matter how perishable that is, it only takes an hour to get from here to there, so.
Yep.
I mean, just imagine restocking something. Oh, well, it's over in the Gamma Project. Let's just fucking pop over there and be back in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
2 hours plus recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus recharge.
Consider also the story possibilities. Let me think. Let me think about how to word this. For one, it would expand. It would give you a way to expand the borders dramatically.
Yes.
You would have to expand Starfleet as well. Starfleet would have to be a much larger organization than it is currently.
Yeah.
Because there'd be so much more ground to cover. But not just that, so much more ground to explore. There'd be more diplomacy to engage in. There'd be more all kinds of that stuff.
Shit! Imagine fighting the Borg when you could drop an entire Borg Federation Star Fleet, an entire fucking fleet of ships right on their doorstep before they're even expecting to come.
Right. Meanwhile,
back at the motel.
Meanwhile, while we're doing this in the first couple of seasons, because it'd be a basic Star Trek show apart from that, right?
Okay.
It'd be a new ship, new crew. This new technology is finally being put into regular use. And, it's been perfected. But after a couple of years of that, something else winds up happening where we get to change the parameters of the show a bit.
Okay.
So the show doesn't get stale.
Okay.
And what changes is, hey, we have some stars plotted in the Andromeda galaxy.
So now it's essentially let's explore this whole new galaxy.
Yeah. So if we can suddenly start hopping galaxies, that's a whole new world worth of stories to tell.
Yeah. A whole new bunch of enemies to fight and friends to make. And problems to
Just
solve.
imagine. Oh, we got to get someone over there so that they can start the 3-year process of mapping out the entire galaxy. We've got a handful of stars already mapped out, but we're being sent in to map that out, and it's not just the one ship going though. It's an entire task force.
An expeditionary task
It's
force.
an entire task force is because we need to set up a base of operations once we're there.
Yeah, it would be an expeditionary task force. Like we're finding a beachhead planet that isn't inhabited or in anyone's range of authority. You
Right.
know, because if you suddenly drop up on somebody's doorstep and claim it as your own, it tends to get messy.
Well, yeah, you just pop in on someone's doorstep, they're going to look at you funny.
What if you saw an A-mod?
You
What if
seen
you
what?
saw a Girl Scout cookie? What if you saw a Burt Scout cookie?
Yeah.
Federation Scout
Your
cookies?
doorstep then. What if you're selling
Vacuum cleaners.
yeah, vacuum cleaners, yeah.
Newspaper subscriptions.
We're
Yeah.
here to sell you a
Magazine
bunch of
subscriptions.
knives.
Newspaper subscriptions.
Then finding out,
Oh wait, there's more.
we could also find out the hard way that traveling to another galaxy actually takes 10 hours instead of 1.
Okay.
Need snacks. Need those snacks.
Shit, just
You know,
imagine.
and because it's
Yellow.
it's a much bigger cost expenditure energy wise.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need to build a base on the other side.
Just imagine Federation colonists in a new galaxy and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting idea. I haven't got everything all fleshed out yet, but I think that's the way I'd go.
Shit, just imagine the communication issue that you would have to deal with. You know, you can't just phone home for a lot of shit. You have to wait. I mean, granted, it's just 10 hours, but still, if something immediate happens, you need someone there like now.
You hit the point that instead of trying to send signals and it's too far for subspace and everything, so you're back to basically email by physical media transference.
Or a shit ton of fucking relay booths.
Basically shoot a message capsule through the same kind of drive technology. So yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but 10 hours and your message is there.
Right.
Shit.
Do you want to see how politics work?
You, James.
You, James.
I'm fixing to give a prime example of how politics work. Hello, Mitch. I just got here, and I don't know what's going on, but everything that was said prior is bullshit and never happened.
Politics doesn't.
That's an example of politics in action.
James is embracing his inner city councilman. Got it.
Oh, ow.
It's like, well, James, when you're talking in theoreticals, it wasn't real to begin with, so everything you said was bullshit.
It's okay. He's a politician.
See, that's how politics work.
You gotta remember,
Everything he
James is a
said was
politician.
faking. Oh, never mind.
He opens his mouth and it's a lie.
And Kefki here.
And that was quick. Did I say how much I hate Lita?
Oh, so here's some
No.
I find somewhat funny that happened to me earlier. Like, I called the loan officer to try to get some information, left him a message, then he calls me back while I'm at work where I can't answer my phone and leaves me a message. It's like, well, shit, we're playing phone tag now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's generally a standard operating procedure thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sometimes
I
that's why
woke
just
up
keep.
with a clown stand in my pants.
What?
He said he's got a clown
Oh.
stain on his pants.
Oh, now you hear me.
Well, you finally spoke up. Like, what you say?
I said I woke up with a clown's hand in my pants. That's what I did today.
Ah, a clown's hand. I heard clown stain.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was a
Which
stain.
is a clown
Ew.
stain
Because you guys
is
don't
kind of
listen.
troubling.
I mean, I'm surprised, you're calling yourself a clown since you had your own hand in your pants.
Look, what you
That's
do
part
in
of the
your
joke.
what you do with your pants and your hands is your business. We don't judge anymore. I mean, I judge.
What? It felt funny. Funny feeling.
He was touched by a clown.
Well, it's better than being touched by an angel.
Point to where the angel touched you.
I would sue that angel and everybody.
Come on, I'm an angel. All right.
People really
Hi,
didn't
Chris
think that line
Hansen
through,
here.
did they?
What'd you say?
I said people really didn't think that line through, did they?
No, they did not.
What do you mean?
Touched by an angel.
By an angel.
Oh,
Well, back then it didn't mean what it means now.
Actually, yes, it did.
just sickos like us weren't around to misinterpret it.
Exactly. Are we misinterpreting it, or are we interpreting it just correct?
Well, honestly, sickos like us
And-
were around there, just in charge of the TV networks.
Yeah, and it would depend on the context.
Well, to be honest with you, I was touched by an angel, but it cost me $40 extra in a private room.
What was the real name? Or was
I
it
don't
a
know,
him?
but she said she was working to get through college.
Remember, anal cost extra.
Her real name was Oscar.
Her real name was Mike.
Roberto.
Her real name was Mike.
Her real name is Roberto.
Robert?
Oh, damn.
No, James. It wasn't Andrew. It was Angel. Angel. It just felt like that.
All right, Will, I got a question for you.
Well, I hope I
What
got an answer
prompted-
for you.
What prompted you to jump into an escort?
Ooh.
Not that kind of an escort. I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, escort vest.
See, I was thinking a Ford Escort, the old vehicle.
Let me tell you about the Ford Escort. Make all the jokes you want, but that was one of the most reliable things Ford ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy reliable, easy to maintain until the body rusted out.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
don't know. It just kind of clicked. I'm not
Okay.
married to it or anything.
Just
But-
curious.
But the main set that I've gone through has mostly been escort class ships.
I am 7 of 9. In this instance, I speak for the cooperative.
Got a Defiant class too, but I need to like re-up the tech on it.
Maybe next you'll try to be a companion.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Remember, you're paying for the companionship, not anything that happens during that time.
USS Spectre.
Yes.
touching costs extra.
The
I'll
Spectre
be in
is
my
a
bunk.
vicious little ship, and I love it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, make no mistake, I like Bagagua, but it's a much slower ship.
It's big. It's a slugger. It's
Yeah, it'll survive a nuke easily, but
It's not going
not
to dish
that
out
slow.
much. To quote Riker, tough little ship.
Yes.
Let me tell you, the Dorkfish is not a tough little ship as far as you go head on in there, you lose your shields fast.
Well, you just gotta know which things to do.
Gotta keep moving.
That's
Keep
one
moving,
thing actually with escorts.
changing your angle, rotating your shields, basically.
But knowing what
God damn it! I would take fucking stop firing at my ass.
What do you have for an experimental weapon on that thing?
Pretty much the one it came with. Let me some kind of a lightning bolt kind of thing. Energy discharge.
Oh, yeah, the electro magnetron. The magnetron defuculator.
That right there.
God damn it!
I'm not watching the stream tonight, so I can't provide proper commentary.
That's all right.
Is Tyr still driving the SS Holiday?
The SS
I mean, I'm pretty
Tech
sure he's.
Yes.
He's driving the SS Struggle Bus.
I'm driving the USS Snuggle.
I was gonna say it's better than the Struggle Snuggle.
Hey, that's a good look. The Struggle Snuggle is an excellent ship. Captain Rapey is a great captain.
Oh, it's okay for you to make jokes, but when I make jokes, it's a problem.
What? Did I ever say that? I don't believe I said that. Like I said, Captain Rapey is an excellent captain, and all those allegations are just allegations. There's no lick of evidence.
There's false allegations.
The Superman
False
attack.
alligators.
Is the captain of the
wait a
Struggle
minute, does
Snuggle?
the captain go down on the ship?
What'd you say, Mitch? James, sorry.
Who's the captain of the Struggle Snuggle?
Captain I.R. Rapey. He's a great captain.
I didn't hear all that.
Captain Floyd R. Turbo.
Captain Phil Cosby.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why don't you just make it Lincoln Stern?
Lincoln, no.
He's a great captain. I never had anything. Wait a minute. As times I couldn't remember it, but I'm pretty sure he's a great captain.
He's how'd I go?
Captain Mel.
Captain
There we
Tight
go.
Pillar of human kindness.
God damn it! If they
He
don't
wouldn't
get,
even harm a fly.
can I get some assistance here? My ass is being pummeled by probes.
I don't know, can you?
Here's getting probed.
Yes, I'm getting probed.
They're sticking that big metal hoobajoo up.
They're trying to look under my my dress, my ship's dress. So I need y'all to. Yes, you're free.
Ooh, a simulator. It's been a while since I've done one.
Oh, don't go chasing it, Will.
All right.
As long as you don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't
I'm
go.
gonna chase it.
He's a cat. That's what he does. He chases things.
I gotta knock it off the shelf.
If you are gonna go attack it, then at least lead it back here.
Why? It didn't last long enough.
Was that you or the Undine?
It was me.
Huh, right on.
But the Undine are taking me out. Figure I could take down the simulator, but I can't take down the Undine.
That's odd.
I didn't
What
have
an odd thing to say.
It already used the already used the shield recharge, so
Oh, I know what I wanted to say. Did y'all hear about how there was the gangs of Chicago are all threatening Trump if he comes with the national security?
National Guard.
The National
Yeah.
Guard. Yes.
yeah, we'd.
Fuck Chicago.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
fun to watch a bunch of guys who turn their guns sideways to shoot people.
Yeah,
Crocs flying.
Like I said, unless they get the jump on them, they're only gonna get that first instance, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we got it." And then when the full force of the military's dick comes and fucks them without lube, they're not gonna like it.
Yep.
Nope.
I put it to you like this: they're only barking because they're hit. Hit dogs vote. They know if he does bring the National Guard in, they're fucked.
Well, yeah,
I mean, we've got that. We've got
model.
Would you say, Mitch?
That's good.
I didn't hear what Mitch said. Sorry.
Something about a business model.
He's basically threatening their business model.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, we've already got the left for they've been going for criminals as well. We've already got them defending fucking cartels as well.
Yeah.
Being like, J.D. Vance should step down.
Why? They're not American
Because-
citizens. They don't have the same rights as we do. They don't get due process.
And it was in international waters of something that's affected, and they're already, and technically the cartels are labeled a terrorist organization, so kill a terrorist in international.
Shoot on sight.
Well, we have already declared war on drugs.
There you go. See, we do have a declaration of war.
Well, again, we're threatening their business model.
Look, I get that, you know, you want to bring in all this illegal trade because it makes if it goes through, if they do all the bad shit despite what Trump is doing, it makes them look like big factors. But what he's doing is good for the country.
I just think it's funny the fact that they're defending the drug cartels, which have been known to kill innocent people, to just send a message that they've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So my question though is, which costs more? The drugs that were lost, or the missile that was used to blow them up?
I don't care.
Depends on the missile, which
I'm pretty sure
we already bought it. So it's like we already bought the missile, and it's one of those things that they do have a shelf life.
Kind of gotta use them.
Just to rant, they will defend anyone. It doesn't matter who they is. It doesn't matter how bad they are, how rotten they are, how evil the person is. They will defend. People are out there that would defend anybody just to be a fucking contrarian, just to be like, oh well, they'll do that because they're stupid. They don't have a brain of their own.
Well, Kefki, it also depends on who's saying they're bad. Because if it's their side saying they're bad, they'll be like, yes, they're bad. You know, the side they agree with. The other side, they're like, oh, no.
If the opposite side it says, okay, so you have side A, side B. We'll figure out just side A, side B. If side A kills somebody because they were a threat to everybody, but then side B will go, oh, you shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter what the person did or how evil. You see what I mean? It isn't stupid.
Yeah.
They're just being contrarian. They're just being dickwads. They're just being stupid. They're fucking stupid. They need to use their brain and stop being the fucking fucking horde. They're like the Borg. They're all merged together using one
But Kefki,
brain.
don't you know they went? Kefki, don't you know they went to college?
Exactly.
I don't care instead if they went to college, right?
I think
They're
that's
still stupid. I, with my fucking tons of brain damage, am
Kefki, I
not-
was being sarcastic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay because I was gonna. No, you're good in that whole thing because as I say, you were proving my point. I have met way too many people who have a college degree and are fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A college degree is not a sign of intelligence.
No.
I was literally about to say that.
But yeah, they just do it to be the contrary. They just do it to it doesn't matter. They'll defend, like, people will defend anybody, no matter how vile the person is.
Yeah, there are people who defend pedophiles, so.
Yeah, that is the worst, and I don't know how anyone could rationalize defending that.
I disagree,
rationalize
Kefki.
defense in general. Because lately I've been watching a whole bunch of these true crime documentaries.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, they make a lot of weird assumptions based on anything but fact.
Yeah.
For example, in one they said that Jack the Ripper hated women. But they didn't say it that way. They said it because they wanted to work in the word misogyny as often as they could.
Yeah, but there's no proof of that.
Well, see, Jack the Ripper, there's no evidence that Jack the Ripper hated women.
He killed them, though.
Killed
Yes, but he
That
killed,
doesn't mean that you hate them.
Hold on. He killed a specific subset of women, prostitutes.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he
So
hates women. It means he
Well,
hates
no, but-
prostitutes.
Oh, yeah, but the prostitutes were women, right? So
Oh,
in
Yes.
theory,
a lot of times it's just because they're the most vulnerable too.
Oh God, Jen.
That's true. But
that makes sense.
But we don't have any evidence that Jack the Ripper was a misogynist.
Exactly.
Oh yes, no.
We
no.
have, I'll explain it another way. If I buy M&Ms, but I remove the green ones and throw them away, does that mean I hate M&Ms?
No, you just do
Yes,
not like
because
the
the green
green.
M&Ms are. I was gonna say the green M&Ms.
Mitchley. They don't.
What?
I was gonna say the green M&M is a woman.
Oh, the green M&M.
Oh yeah, that's
deep,
right. She is.
deep cut.
So is the brown one.
Well played. But I think my point has been made.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to get that one in there.
No, it was a good point.
Kefki, I'm going to disagree with you, Kefki, on one point. The Democrats have not lost their mind yet.
What?
Because you will know when the Democratic Party has completely lost their mind when they start defending me.
Oh God,
In my
James.
eyes.
Wait, what? I can hardly hear you.
When they start defending James and his actions.
Oh, James has not done anything though to have.
James has a secret meth lab in the back of his trailer.
Well, it's not secret anymore. Thanks, Tyr.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Let's be honest, James isn't making meth that requires patience and he lacks it.
He's making hooch. So James, how is your moonshine coming along?
Well,
Look,
I keep showing my ass and no one's ever commented.
Hold on, I was say, James, just having your girlfriend call you doctor doesn't make her your patient.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Never mind, I'm not even gonna say it.
So I think what's really the problem, and I think this last case is gonna be what breaks everyone, at least when it comes to the Democrats. It's this constant hiding behind bullshit when clearly there's a problem. Like that last guy.
Because they hate Trump. That's the only problem.
That's what I'm saying. That guy was released 14 times. He harassed his sister, and then he went on to harass his mom, and both family members are sitting there going, don't let him out. He's a hazard to people around him. And they're like, no, it's because he's black.
No, 14 times the charm.
This kind of like bullshit is what's this is going to break people.
Didn't do nothing.
It is going to break people because people aren't blind to that.
Well, that's the source of the. That's one of the many sources of the black fatigue, or just fatigue in general.
Oh,
It is the constant verification and them not getting any actual consequences for their actions. Again, if a law-abiding citizen, if say Rodden, hate to use you like this, but Rodden did the same crime that this man did by murder one, or he'd have been under the jail. You know, he'd have been doing hard time. Why? Because of his skin color, and that's not how the law is designed to work. It is justice is blind. It does not. Yes, you should take in consideration certain incidences where circumstance is the issue. Like say in self-defense, circumstances matter. Could you
Context is key.
Yeah, context is key, and they also take in nuance. I was listening to a case where this 18-year-old was messing with this 17-year-old. They've been around for a year, and he got charged with having child porn because of the 17-year-old. But again, the only difference is 6 months. But the law didn't care.
That child porn should have been stuck in a box and buried.
No. Hold on, Captain. It's the circumstance around it is different because they were dating when he was. Both of them were 17 at one point, but he turned 18 6 months earlier than she did. But the law didn't care. It still classified what he had as child porn because she was underage.
And probably went after, say, if we're lucky, went after her too for helping create it.
No,
Nah.
you would not be lucky. That would be inappropriate if you ask me. It's different when you're that close in age and you're in a relationship. People do salacious things with each other in those circumstances.
I'm not talking people doing things to each other. I'm talking about pictures.
But
yes,
they were
so am I.
Yes, but the only difference was 6 months.
Nudie pictures, but I'll start over. A couple trading nudie pictures together is salacious, but it's kept within their relationship. It's not distributed to the world. It's not done for profit. It's not done for seedy, despicable reasons.
That's pretty much where I'm at. Like as long as you both are under the awareness that like it doesn't go past you two, even if you break up.
Yeah. They were together, like in the entire situation. They were together. It was a consensual relationship. But the incident was he was just 6 months older than she was, and he turned 6 months older, and the father pounced on it.
Yep. Because then we can charge him as an adult and have some charges that will stick.
Okay.
And it strikes me as odd that a father would do that.
Father didn't like the kid.
Well,
wait. Could I am so sorry. I got distracted by Ozzy. What happened?
All right. So the scenario is this kid was on trial as an adult for having a photo of his girlfriend when they were 17. Like they're the same age. It's just that he turned 18 6 months earlier than she did.
They are saying, "Oh, you have child porn. This is okay." No, that's stupid. Because if it's a picture for him and his eyes only, he has that, and they were the same age when he took it, and that's silly. That's. I mean, if it was like a fucking 34-year-old or something, or 20-year-old,
that would be a different story.
Yeah. But the law is blind to that. Like it shouldn't be blind. It shouldn't be blind to the nuance.
So she is over. No, because when the picture was taken, she was not. This is confusing.
She was underage.
That's the thing that would have been. Technically, they both would have been. They've done that before to other people, where like even the person in the photo being 17, like they're technically underage too. Like
yes, and that's what the law. That's the father used to pounce on the boy because he didn't like him. So there you go.
Yeah. It's what it is. I agree with what Weezy said, though. You should just wait until you're 18 to take pictures like that, just to be safe. Don't. If you're underage, please don't take pictures like that, yo.
It
Don't
is.
even
It
take
is a
pictures of
trust
like
thing.
Say
that
that
if
all
you're
we
ugly.
want to.
Wait, save it for in person.
It's kind of sad that we're not allowed to trust each other in this day and age, but the honest to God truth is you kind of can't.
But
To a certain degree, at least when it comes to the internet, you kind of can't.
But no, again, I'm just saying, in the context of the law, the law should look at nuance. The law should be nuanced, and it should be, but it isn't. The law is rigid. There is a clear set
See,
of
that
penalties for the offense. And even though technically, when this offense occurred, you were a child, and you both were together. Say in the situation I just gave, you both were children when this was made. But because you turned 18 earlier than she did, now it's classified differently.
say
Weird.
the part that you're missing there though is it's there's only marginal difference in the treatment between him being 17 and him being 18 in that. It's the content of the picture itself. The picture itself is illegal. The creation of the picture is illegal. The possession of the picture is illegal. The sharing of the picture is illegal. So the person who takes the picture breaks the law. The person who possesses the picture breaks the law.
Well,
And this
she
is
going to be on trial then? Is she getting in trouble then? Because she broke the law,
well.
right?
Did she take the picture and give it to him, or did she just pose?
That's what it sounds
But
like
that's
to me.
still helping. I mean, that's still helping create it and everything.
Oh, yeah,
And
even
this
if
is
she
something.
votes, she's an accessory before the fact.
Yeah,
I
then
wouldn't
this
even be
is.
surprised if it wasn't a case of both of them creating it and then sending it to each other.
It probably was,
Yeah.
That's what couples do.
And
Yeah.
and the thing is, I am, you know, you've got one thing but with 16 and 17-year-olds getting together and doing salacious and adult behaviors. You have another thing about taking pictures that are illegal no matter who takes them and no matter who possesses them. And I don't, this is not something where I personally think that there should be a contextual lessening of it. They're taking pictures that are a crime. They're not a crime if you're 18. They're a crime if you're a minor.
It's one of those things where I would like to think that the judge would have common sense. Like, yes, they do need to know that this was something they shouldn't do. But at the same time, though, like, understanding the innocence of, like, this is a young couple. And dad's maybe a little bit of a freak.
I could see lessening the penalty and just giving them, giving them a good scare and a slap on the wrist.
That's
but I absolutely think that the law should go after everyone involved, even if everyone involved was 17 at the time.
Like, I really want that punishment to be there for adults, and I do feel bad if somebody young is swept up in it, but they honestly do need to understand why they can't do that kind of stuff.
I mean, I'd give them both community service because again, both for children.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he turned 18 6 months earlier than she did, it's community service, slap on the wrist. But the law was hard and fast. It said for this offense, you get on that registry list, and you get she probated him, like she gave him like probation, but he still had to go on that list.
And that part I don't agree with. Like, that part I'm like, no, because he's not the description of an actual predator.
No.
Like, that's
the funny thing is this isn't even the first story of something like this.
That's
I know it in different ways.
Oh yeah.
Like, they really do need to have the definition of what the predator actually means, and like, it's clearly not here.
Well, we could start by recognizing that
nuance exists.
That porn implies an intent to distribute on a wide field.
Mm-hmm.
If it's shared between two people, it's not porn.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Is it still illegal? Possibly, but it's not porn. Porn implies wide distribution and profit.
And honestly, the really fucking thing is, if you go back 100 years, like a kid being nude, a kid being nude on a freaking like Christmas card was considered normal.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like this, but how many photos of you as a baby naked, or in your diaper, like
picture like when your mom would give you a bath, they would snap a picture with the soap bubbles on your head, stuff like that.
Shit like that, yeah.
But that's not. That's just.
But again, it all depends on context and intensity.
I mean, is it porn if there's nothing participatory going on?
Is it porn if there's nothing titillating or salacious? No.
Right.
Or no intent. Like, again, it's a baby picture of a baby doing something funny.
Titillating.
You take those baby pictures in the tub, and it's like, okay, they're still, they get bubble bath and everything like that. They're not actually showing anything anyway. Okay, there's going to be somebody out there who might be disgusting and get their jollies off of it anyway.
Ew.
But that's not the design. It's not the intent, and it's not something that the average
It's
person.
an unfortunate fact that we're not really going to stop pedos from being pedos. All we can do is catch them when they're doing stuff, and if they get caught, that's what I mean when I say wood chipper park. Just install one.
Did you know that the number one?
You can use it for more than just pedos, like.
I was say I'm of the belief if there's someone who has that whole thing of getting their jollies off to something like that, then you ought to go into a tall building and see if you can fly.
Did you know that the number one image they find on pedos' hard drives, they find it on almost every single one of them, is the logo where the little girl and the dog is pulling her pants down for the suntan lotion.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Copper
it's
tone.
insane. How can they?
Thank you.
They can find
copper
anything.
tone.
But here's the thing:
Yeah,
the
copper tone.
average
Thank you.
adult is not gonna find those pictures to be salacious or titillating or
Most
anything
of those
like
pictures
that.
are for like grannies, like old people. Like they love seeing pictures of little kids because they're grandparents, parents and grandparents with little children.
Unless they're that old crazy asshole.
People that are wired that way though can find. My point is they can find gross like what do you call it? In anything, they can get their jollies off to pretty much anything. Like the most innocent looking picture, they can pervert it and warp it with their mind because they are sick and disgusting and sick. So yeah.
I don't think anybody reacted to this that I.
Go ahead, Critical. I'm sorry. And James, you're next.
I was gonna say nobody reacted to anything that I posted the other day. I said I proposed a wood chipper bill. This would make it registered sex offenders that cannot use the internet for sites like TikTok, play video games that are geared towards children such as Minecraft and Roblox. They cannot play video games that have an internet access. Anything that would grant them access to children they can't use to interact with. They cannot use to interact. If they have an X account, Facebook, Instagram, they should have a permanent tag on their profile that says RSO, which is a label that labels them as sex offenders.
That's a good idea.
I'm fine with that.
I don't think
right?
so.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, but
That's not a good idea.
Well,
I posted that the other day. I'm surprised nobody read it.
Again, that would be unable to be enforced because again, I can just make a new account. There's no way to.
Yeah, but then they would be breaking the law if they made a new account, and then they.
And if they made a new law to get if they made a new account to get around that, they would actually go back to prison immediately.
Yeah.
No, I don't buy it.
Criminals be criminals.
I'll tell you why I don't buy it. Because if they have that kind of access, they're not in prison. And if they're not in prison and they're on a registry, it means they served their time. You're talking about, and maybe the sentencing needs to be different. I don't know. But you're talking about continuing to punish someone after they've done their time.
Because you can't. Because you can't.
That's tyranny.
Okay. Because pedophiles never change. They don't change
No,
I
who
know
they
the
are.
recidivism rate is high, as all hell. I understand that.
But it's a slippery slope argument to have them allow it
Right.
to allow them to do it to other people, even the normal person.
Yes. And
I'm
we
not
already
saying
get
that. I'm not saying only
we
pedophiles.
already get people who have just taken a piss off the side of a road during a long drive on
And
sex
somehow,
offender registry
yeah.
when they don't belong there. And suddenly you want to trust the same fucking government to make this decision?
Oh, I don't trust the government at
think so.
all.
Well, you said law. That implies government.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but this government isn't worthy of that level of my trust at all.
It's kind of
I'm
like
aware.
I said, like we had a case up in Alberta where one of our coaches got let go because he had a mild rant online about the overreach of our trans activists up here, and he got let go. And I just mentioned on their page, hey, listen, you really got to look up when your school board is going into election season, because you have a whole town who's made it known that they're against this position that the school board has taken, and they're ignoring your wishes.
Yep.
You're the people paying their taxes. You pay for them. You're not anti-trans. You're anti the push, the over-push, the overreach, which is what everybody's been complaining about, and they're ignoring you. Vote the fuckers out.
Hey, you're not anti-trans, you're anti-activism.
Yes.
It's so much overreach where you're like, no, I'm sorry that the little boy that your mom is a little bit crazy who's trying to push you into the little girl's room. Nobody likes that, okay? I'm not saying you can't join a sport. You can't be in the change room. I'm done with this nonsense. You can still play the fucking sport. I don't approve of that because I think it's cheating. I think you're a damn cheater and I think you should be called out for it.
No,
but
I don't
I'm
think
more
you
mad at
should
your
go-
mom. I'm more mad at your mom because I think your mom is a dirty abuser, and I'm tired of ignoring that.
I don't think you should play the sport.
Absolutely.
I think you should play your own. It should be a trans league. If you want to play the sport, play with others like you.
Yeah, I think
Like
they
these
should just
trans
be
kids,
on the
I think
league
it's
for their
better.
birth gender.
Like
You're
every time you look
mediocre.
into it and you look into their parents and you're like, no, you are the person who would have given your kid a lobotomy 80 years ago. You're the person who 40 years ago would have electrocuted the gay out of your kid. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah,
I was
a
gonna
lot.
say,
It seems a lot of that stuff is like the parents pushing it on the children or influencing them. I wish people would just let children be
They
freaking
are.
children and let them make up their mind when they are of age. Like
Right.
18.
Children are not fashion accessories.
No.
Actually, it's not
And a
just
lot
the
of
kids,
parents
but
treat
a
them as
lot of the
such.
freaking teachers now as well.
Yeah.
Which should be against the law.
Back about maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, we read this article about how California wanted to allow randos, just random people. It started with children of illegals to be able to take them out of school to get medical treatment, you know, without like parental consent, like on their own recognizance, essentially.
Not just without parental consent, without parental
Yeah, this was a couple
notification
years
and
ago.
Yeah, too.
knowledge.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it started for children like illegals, like say you were trying to avoid ICE, they could just take your kid, but you know that this law is going to be used for everyone else's kid too.
Mm-hmm.
And it would
You should
That's
literally
always have the parents' input. You should never do anything without the parents' input.
California has some really woke laws. Like schools are not required to tell parents anything in California. Nothing. Like they don't gotta
That's
tell
an
you dick.
overreach. That
Well, the
is
basic.
over.
Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's a fucking overreach. The parents are supposed that's their children. They are supposed to know what is going on.
California.
Yeah,
Welcome to
isn't
the
it
government.
funny? Let's look at the contradiction that's happening. They want the parents to be responsible when the kid goes in and shoots up a school.
Yeah.
But they want the they want to steal the responsibility from the parents when the kid, on a whim, mind you, or because they're brainwashed by their school, wants to go get a sex change operation or get on hormones.
Or as we've seen recently,
Pick a
the
fucking side. Are the
two.
parents responsible or not? You
Well,
can't have it both ways anymore.
Mitch,
I just
it
do not
is both
understand.
because the parents aren't responsible when the kid decides to trans themselves, but then when that trans kid goes and shoots up a school,
It's the parents' fault.
it's the
Yeah.
parents' fault.
Horseshit.
It's not just that. A lot of the stuff that they're doing, they're being completely ignorant about how permanently damaging it is to the kids that they're doing it to. Like, okay, fair enough, you might get the odd dumbass who thinks that just the hormones injections are
I knew I was
you
trans
know,
when
they
I
could
was
just
5 years old. Ugh.
you know, they could just stop that and it's reversible even though they know that's false. They take it from that and then they run off a cliff to the point where, yeah, it's body mutilation to kids who are probably just dealing with depression and overbearing parents.
Yep.
Yeah, do you know how
Mutilation to
many
kids.
detransitioners there are for children, for little kids that has happened to, and it has messed up their bodies and their life and everything, and they are on medical care for the rest of their life, and it is awful. They because they get the blockers before they go through puberty, and the doctors will just do that to them, and it's hurting them, and it's horrible, and I
That's
understand
why
that they want to
that's
do
why I
that.
use the language that I do, because I do
Yeah.
think that it's body mutilation.
It is.
They need to go through puberty. If they want to do that when they're 18, they've gone through puberty, then that's fine. Do that, but don't mess up your body. And the poor detransitioners are treated like shit. People are
Oh, yeah,
treated
they are.
like shit, and it's
They are
horrible because I
ostracized
just
on the internet
feel
for it.
my heart bleeds for them because they not only have they gone through the dysphoria and stuff, they went through that, and then when they got transitioned, they went through it all over again, and then on top of that, they have all these medical issues now because of all this stuff, and it's awful. You know, the poor,
They're told a lie. They
yeah.
were told that if they go through this process, they're going to feel better.
Well,
And
yeah, and
everything's
that
going
is
to be
not.
okay and hunky dory, and it's not.
Yeah, no,
If you're unhappy
help.
now, a set of tits isn't going to make you happier.
They need help with their brain, not with their changing their body now. They need help with their minds, and they don't get that, and it is heartbreaking.
See, the parents need to.
Hold on, I just want to interject something. Depending on the kid, it might not necessarily have to be, sewn onto them, but they would be happy with a set of tits.
Yes.
Yeah. I know that joke was coming.
I had to lighten the mood a little bit. We're getting a little dour here.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
The reality is, more parents need to take the responsibility of teaching their kids early the detection and avoidance of bullshit.
And predators.
Yeah, that falls under the heading, Tyr.
Yeah, hence we can use my favorite saying of this one. You teach you prepare your child for the road ahead. You don't try to prepare the road for your child.
Right. Who's this asshole running in circles? Gonna shoot him?
Not in public.
No, I've tried. Doesn't work.
No, that was like earlier on Twitter. I saw someone was saying they had the whole thing of talking about the Second Amendment. Someone brought up the whole trans shooters things of how they've been more of a trend lately, and they brought up the whole thing of if you look at over the years, it's been predominantly white, and it's like mass shooters, and I'm like, till we start looking at the history, you find out most mass shootings are actually in urban areas, tend to be amongst rival gangs, so that actually skews your numbers unless you're looking at nature.
What the fuck?
Yep.
I hate this mission. It always fucks up.
Yep.
No, Tyr, your proper response for that is I hate this TFO.
Oh, I hate the TFO. It always fucks up.
Yeah, if you're gonna use your line, use your fucking line properly, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fucking tell Tyr how to do his own goddamn shit.
I apologize that I got
You're fine.
Not
you're okay.
Excitable. Yes.
Passionate.
Yeah, that.
You got to be passionate about this stuff. They're not giving us anything else to work with.
I just
Yeah.
don't like anything bad
They expect
happening
us to
to children.
expect us
I
to
don't.
bend over and take it, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
Kefki is
it
a
is
subject
it.
that we're all passionate about.
Yes.
It's a
And
buildup of
definitely,
frustration.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the dildo administration.
It's a buildup of
What?
frustration.
Quite literally, for this whole situation, it is make adults be adults again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm at one of them.
All right, I'm gonna try to initiate.
See, if we're not passionate about, if we're not passionate about this, then they're just gonna keep doing it, and it's just not gonna be good for anybody.
It always gets back to the same problem too, and I think that's why it's so irritating. Like you'd think that it would be okay, like England right now, half of their issues are to do with the same issue. It's the same fucking issue.
Yeah.
The world is going crazy, crazy, go nuts. It is. World is just.
The entire Western world is under attack.
Hey, England is just little European California.
Yes.
Look. All right. This is the thing. This is what I realized. Only the English can save England. No one's coming across the hill to save them. You know, they have to get pissed off and start putting back, guillotining motherfuckers.
It's like right now with Canada, we absolutely do have a problem with too much immigration. You guys have it too, but it's noticeable that Canada kind of looks like New Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada's got a lot of Indians that are being immigrated in there.
And that's not being said with distaste or hate, because I do tend to like
They're curry Mexicans.
No,
but they're honestly not sending the best.
No,
people,
it's not
and
the it's
too
not
many.
the M, it's the N. But okay, this is Minions.
It's Hortons, don't you know?
Look, this is my thing. I don't when cultures combine and when you come over to my land and you become American, I'm happy about that because you want to become like me. Don't bring your shitty ways over here. Like you. I'm just saying, you ran from your homeland for a reason. But you want to bring those shitty ways here. It's like the thing yesterday. Someone in Texas, was going to convenience stores, telling them they gotta get rid of everything that's haram because they feel it's wrong. Fuck you. Like, we don't want Sharia law here. If Sharia law was so fucking important, go to where Sharia law is practiced.
It's also what the left likes to do, and they like to do it up here, is they will take one or two people from that community who's probably in on a fraud scam, and they'll make them the representative of the group. Like, we've had Sikhs from the community being like, you should stop doing this 30 years ago. They were like, listen, it's not that we don't want other people from India coming here. You really do have to take your time vetting people because we're not all the same people. Like, even from the same community, they're not the same people. You really do have to look into everybody. And our guys don't listen to them. They call them Nazis.
Just like they call us here. They call everybody Nazi up here.
Funny how that works.
I have a question. Okay, so they're coming to America because they want to be free and they want to come here. Then, okay, if they're coming here because they want to, or they're going to Canada because they want to, or the UK because that's where they want to go. But then, if that is where they want to go, then why is there a majority of them that bring everything from where they came here and expect everything here to be like from where they came? Do you see what I'm saying? It is a different place.
Depending on like
come?
what their culture is, they're what's known as economic migrants. They're trying to go where money's at and everything.
Oh, where
typically
money is
those
at.
for
Okay, no.
typically those who are of the Explodey religion, it's because they believe they're meant to rule the world.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Go ahead, Mitch.
I proposed this on Twitter. Here's what I want to see start happening. And I mentioned it for America, but you know what? This could work in Canada and the UK and Australia as well. Across the West, essentially. Here's what needs to happen. Every time, and again, I'm saying this in the context of America because I'm an American. Every time an American is assaulted, battered, or killed by someone who is not compatible with liberty, then I want the following addresses posted in relation to that story without comment. And you'll understand why without comment in a moment. I want the address posted of the nearest cop, the nearest cop's home, the nearest prosecutor's home, the nearest judge's home, and the nearest mosque. Because those are the four big pillars of tyranny that need to be dealt with. And I'm not saying anyone should go commit an act of violence against these people. I want their addresses posted because it's a reminder. You're vulnerable to us. We are no longer vulnerable to you. Learn your fucking place.
Yeah,
You're not compatible with the principles of liberty. Go somewhere you fit.
Obviously, their places near the DMV.
I know I don't know your laws and stuff, but I've been saying for a while that, like, and it's true up here too. If you're acting as an accessory to criminals over and over again, you should be tried as one, regardless of whether or not you're a judge, because you are part of the problem, including your lawyers. I get they're doing their job, but it.
Hold on. I want to read some of JB's text. Some people are just experimenting. My brother went through a phase where he was cross-dressing. Thankfully, he didn't do that anymore, but yeah, for some, it is literally a phase. JB also says, I've always figured this shit was optional. Sean Majunder was a bit of a cunt, but Indians have been here a while. That said, the illegals should go home. And I'm a general, take me to your leader. I'm an admiral, take me to your leader. Thank you, JB, for that those stunning words of wisdom. I'm pretty sure John Munder or Majunder or Majunder is Kanakasani. Right, Jen? That's a Kanakasani politician.
Yes, I think. Yeah, let me check the screen. Sorry, my stuff went weird.
I just wish people could get along with each other and be respectful and not.
Well, we've tried that, but ordinarily I'm with you on that, Kefki. I really am. But my hand has been out in friendship for too long. I get slapped away too often.
My cup of kindness has run dry.
I'm gonna dip my medications bothering me, guys.
What you say?
I'm going to dip. My medication is bothering me.
Oh,
all right.
Feel better.
Take it easy. Y'all have a good night.
Hope you feel better.
Hey, old man,
Well,
don't do
hey,
anything I
y'all
want
do
you
the
to do. See you, old man.
Good night.
Rock on, James.
Hey, James. Yeah.
I still kind of say that the problem with this whole thing, a lot of it, and if you look at it, the ones who are getting like the brunt of it typically tends to be white people because, well, in the Western world, we've been taught that we're not, we're supposed to be inclusive, this and that, like everything's that. And then so many of the others have basically been taught, no, fuck white people and we're entitled and they're evil.
Right.
Yeah, basically, we're the brunt of all evil, so, If you look at me automatically, my ancestry led to Nazis, even though technically my ancestors lead to people who died fighting Nazis.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. That's the problem I've always had. The sins of your father are not your sins. Why are you being blamed for crimes committed by people that you're tangentially related to? Like, I've never been a slave. I've never picked cotton. I don't intend to. Why are you paying me for shit I've never done? I've had a pretty sweet life in my almost 40 years of living. I was never hungry or let me rephrase that. I was never starving or without food. If I was, there are plenty of places I could have gone and got food from. There are a shit ton of soup kitchens. We're living in such a time of abundance that there are people who are fat. Poor people are fucking fat and overweight. Oh, explain that shit to me. If you're so, oh well, we don't have access to this thing. Yes, you fucking do. I'm pretty sure Whole Foods take food stamps.
If anything, we
They
have too
sell
much
milk and a few
access
other
to.
things, so yeah.
If anything, I'd say we have too much access to crap, and we know
Yeah.
it.
It's okay. Hold on. I am going to interrupt this one. And that whole thing, it is not just, I know some people want to be like, oh no, it's the chemicals in the food and everything. And while that's a slight problem, it's not the major problem. The major problem is too many people won't stop fucking feeding their faces. That's where the problem lies. Everyone's like, oh, it's because the fucking high fructose corn syrup. No, motherfucker, it's not because of high fructose corn syrup itself. It's because people won't stop shoving shit down their goddamn gullet. And everyone just wants to pass the blame over to something else.
Once you
understand, yeah.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more of like
Hold
it's
on,
the
Mitch was trying to say
lazy.
something, Jen.
Sorry. Go ahead, get it out, Jen.
Well, I think it's not that it's just the food. It's the habit that leads to what they do when they buy the food, and it's pure laziness. Like what we've encouraged is pure laziness. So like yeah, the food they buy is a problem, but like it's all easy processed stuff, so they don't even have to take the effort to make it. So it's so lazy. All they do is exactly what you're saying. They're just shoving it in their face. So, and they do have options. Like I've seen some of those grocery stores. They have produce sections. They have meat sections. They have sections where you can buy the raw ingredients.
Yeah.
Say, Rotten. The thing is, it is in a little bit. It is the it is things
I'll be
like
back.
high
I'm going to
fructose
get me a
corn
drink.
syrup.
Captain,
But
I'm getting you a
it's
Dr.
that
Pepper.
it's that they consume high fructose corn syrup by the quart when a couple of teaspoons for that period of time is more than sufficient. They don't. It's the you don't do the this has been enough.
Well, there's another component to that, and Rotten was right close to it. Once we realize that it takes time for that hunger sensation to go away after you've had enough, because I think that's what one of the things we're doing is we eat until we don't feel hungry anymore.
Yep, and everything makes. I was going to say that, and everything makes you hungrier.
You could probably cut down by half what you eat, and wait a few minutes, and then you won't feel hungry anymore. You'd be okay. But
eat mindfully and slowly. Eat just a little bit.
Really, even when I was a kid, that kind of stuff was never really explained to us.
And it's funny because we're in this conversation. I'm sitting here. Do I want to just say fuck it and stop by Taco Bell on the way home because I really don't feel like cooking?
Oh, I don't judge that. I don't judge that because the joy of eating out is that for one night you didn't cook for yourself, and I don't think that's something that people shouldn't have. It's just
Jen, I can counter the whole thing of like the whole thing of being lazy. Most of what I eat throughout throughout my work week is either already been canned or something like that, to where I don't really have to do anything to prepare it. But I also am pretty active at work. I meander around quite a bit, so I tend to have a tendency to walk like 3-4 miles at work, and then I go to the gym 4 times a week most of the time.
Yeah, the gym. Yeah.
I actually don't judge the busy people. Like, I actually hold myself more accountable because, like, there are times where I think about things like, yeah, my mom buys a lot of cheap pies. I'm like, we should just make that ourselves, right? It's not just simply that it's a treat. Like, when you have to make your own dough and you make your own, fillings, you know what went in it.
And you tend to use a lot more organic ingredients, too.
And it put more effort into it because you had to make your own dough.
Yes.
It's a lot of those little things where I even catch myself cheating with that because yeah, it's so easy to just buy a pre-made crust. Or it's so easy to just buy the pie filling in a can. But then when you realize, okay, well, you know, if I start at step 1 where I made it myself, like, am I burning calories? No, but it's better than what I was doing before.
Actually, in all technicality, are you burning calories? Yes, because you're going through the process of having to make it, which does expend calories.
Yeah, and it's kneading dough is an effort. That's
I mean,
work.
we all need some dough. Oh wait, wrong idea.
Oh, God.
That too.
Hold on,
Go on,
Captain.
Captain.
Say something. Go ahead, Captain.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying that on that topic, I eat a lot of food from out because No works all the time, and then I am not allowed to go into the kitchen and to cook because of
You
the
would
fire.
burn cereal. We know it's
But
okay.
yeah, but when I get if I get a cheeseburger and fries, right? That's not one meal. That cheeseburger I eat and on it for at least 2 nights. My cheeseburger and fries last for 2 nights because when I start to get full, I stop and I put it away and then I finish it the next day. And it is like a lot of people just don't stop eating and then they eat more. Yeah. If you do it in moderation, it should be okay, I think.
Because that's like, I'll still go to certain restaurants and eat heavier and
Cereal.
whatnot, but I also have a higher tendency to have that be like on Saturdays, I have a tendency to only eat 2 meals the entire day.
Yeah.
When during my regular work week, it's like I have a meal before work and a meal after work, and then I have some snacks in between on the breaks.
Culturally, we used to not eat like this in the first place. Like big meals were festivals. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Special occasions.
Well, go even farther back, and you had, you know, back before you know, real good food preservation beyond like drying and jerking and everything. You have the
heavily salting.
Like a lot of our festivals are based off of using up stuff.
You know, yeah, you had large eating times, but then you had starving times too. It's like, hey, the food is good right now. We're gonna eat it, and then, you know, we're gonna have several days without.
That's why technically your first meal of the day is breakfast, because you're breaking your fast.
Right.
Oh God, that makes sense. I never realized that. Oh my God.
That's how the word got its word.
In honesty, breakfast has always been ranged because it does depend on what it is that you do as a job. Like it's always been based off of that. If
That's
you are the guy who
why it's a first meal thing, because you're breaking that nightly fast.
Huh.
Yep.
And that's why it's breakfast, even if you wake up at 6 p.m. and start getting ready for work.
But there's a solution to the lazy thing. It's pretty simple, and it's a method I employ. I will, and I do it when I make my bean feast. I make a huge batch of my beans. Why? Not so I can eat it all in one sitting, but eat it for like a week.
Yeah, leftovers.
Yeah.
Heck, if you get really good, and I know you're a chef too, so you know what I mean. It's when you make base meals that you can use for other things. Like my mom will do that with different soups. Like she'll use soup bases that she can use it for a soup, or she could use it for a stir fry, or she can use it for a stew, or she can use it just to flavor something.
Exactly. I do one thing. I'll do a chicken and rice thing. I'll make a
I love that. That's my favorite thing.
A forkload of rice, a forkload of chicken, and about the most whatchamabuilt stuff I'll put in it is the what is that stuff? Cream of chicken
soup.
Yeah. And then that's the base thing. But if I want teriyaki one night, I can have teriyaki flavored. If I want to flavor it with barbecue sauce, I can do it that way. If I want to flavor it with sweet and sour sauce, I can do it that way. There's all kinds of ways to do it. And you have your basic thing, but you still get all that variety. And because you prepared it all in one big batch, you have it for 4 days.
Yeah, well, I've been taking to
In between you still eat your cereal and whatever, but yeah.
Throwing 8 to 10 pieces of chicken in the immersion cooker and cooking it in batches, and then I've got pre-cooked and sterile chicken that I can do all kinds of things with.
Yep.
No, I just prepare food for a week. Right for my lunch, I get 2 pieces of chicken, pre-seasoned from the store. I just put it in the oven.
Well, the whole thing a lot of people don't understand when you're having the whole argument of like spending money on food is, yes, if you're buying more of the raw ingredients, what you're spending instead of the money for something that's prepared is your time.
Yeah, prep time.
But the big thing that a lot of people don't understand, like I've kind of had this conversation with Eve and Unholy Reaper, and my point was, even if you're buying a frozen pizza and whatnot, like that costs less than going to Pizza Hut, Papa John's, any of the pizza joints other than maybe Hot and Now, or not Hot and Now, Little Caesars.
But shit, like what is essentially 2 hours? Like it takes me 2 hours to make lunch for the week. 2 hours.
Like I'll also have the argument with my dad, and like I bring up, I go to Meijer and I get their 1 pound of shredded rotisserie chicken because I can use that in several meals, or I can make a sloppy Joe mix out of it, or a freaking taco seasoning with it. And he's like, oh, if I'm going to do that, I'll just go and get the rotisserie chicken, from X place. And I'm like, the thing is, I don't feel like dealing with the fucking bones, and this is a guaranteed pound of fucking chicken with only a little bit of fat.
Yep.
I love the bones, and if I used to get the rotisserie chicken from BJ's, and it was only like what, $4.
Yeah, I mean, and that works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. Like,
Understand?
I don't feel like having to fucking deal with the whole thing. That's like for
That's why I stopped
some of
getting
the Cross or Ross rice, to where it's the seasoned rice that you'll like bring to boil and then let simmer for like 7 minutes or some shit. I'll make that, but I'll use the I'll put canned chicken in it that's been diced up and whatnot. The biggest thing you have to make sure you do, though, is you rinse the fucking chicken, or it's going to be saltier than a motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the things I would check out for some of your locations, like I don't know if they do this yet or if they will in the future, but up here what they've been doing with the leftover chickens is that they will debone them, because a lot of people don't want to deal with the bones. And they do have leftover chickens, so it makes sense for them to just like debone them the night before when they're still warm.
Typically, if I'm going to have chicken, or it's like chicken with the bone in, I'm going to a place that has that, or I've found these frozen wings, like bone-in wings that I like.
I'm not saying
and they do
either, by the way.
They do three flavors: a hot and spicy, which is okay, the lemon pepper, which is okay, and just the regular roasted, which I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
They don't have honey barbecue?
Of the 3 that I found in there, no.
Oh man.
And you could add honey barbecue sauce to it yourself.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Honey barbecue's best.
But these are frozen, pre-cooked wings that all they have to do is recook them in my air fryer for like just shy of 20 minutes, depending on how crunchy I want the chicken or the skin.
When I went to high school, we used to go to Save-A-Lot, right? We used to go to Save-A-Lot, and my mom would go there after school to get our dinner. I would get these frozen chicken wings, right? They were so good. I can't remember what brand they were. I would eat the fucking things frozen, though. I would eat them frozen. I'm like, and my mom's like, why do you like the chicken sickles? I'm like, what? They're delicious, and they are amazing, and I can't wait to heat them up.
I actually have a Save-A-Lot.
Sounds like Kefki.
I have a Save-A-Lot near me, but I'm actually got to go over to Big Top Market for some of their chicken deals.
Ah.
I mean,
15 pounds of chicken for $15.
I mean, Aldi's got the one thing for their shredded rotisserie chicken that's not bad. Like, the great thing about it is it's all been pre-cooked, obviously, so you can just nuke some in the fridge or not fridge, the microwave, or bake it for a short period of time in the oven and fucking put it with ramen or anything else and whatnot.
Yep.
Because that's like for those
You could have a chicken
already pre-seasoned rice things that, like I said, you got to bring them to boil and then like simmer them for like 7 minutes, while occasionally stirring, depending on your tenderness and how soupy you want it. You do like the chicken and broccoli one of those, and then get the steam pack of fucking broccoli, or if you want, that you can, when it's doing that whole thing, throw that in the microwave so it steams it while you've got the one chicken in your air fryer or whatnot, just your toaster oven, just to be heated up, and you mix all of it together, and you got like 3 meals.
Steamed
Tomorrow I'm
broccoli is
doing
so
a,
good.
See, right, and I
Tomorrow
got
I'm
the
doing a. Help me out here.
We know it's a food.
Yeah, it's a taco chicken ramen.
So a crummy?
That's like I haven't looked for it in a while. I know Red Baron used to make a frozen Mexican style pizza that was pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if I want to go that route, I'll just make my
Make your what?
a macho nacho pizza.
Macho nacho pizza. That sounds delicious.
I invented it. It's fantastic.
I will take 2.
I will take 3.
Hey.
Damn it! Now I want nacho. Now I want nachos.
See, it's even got tomatoes on. I don't like tomatoes in the normal form. And
You
this
don't
is,
like
this is one of the weird ways I can eat tomato.
You don't like maters?
No, I like ketchup. I like sauces.
My
I like all
favorite.
the other things that tomatoes can make. I just don't like tomatoes.
My favorite
tomatoes.
tomatoes is tomato juice. My dad always had a garden, and he always grew tons of tomatoes, and he would can his tomato juice and keep it in the cellar. And oh my God, best tomato juice I've ever had in my life.
I love tomato soup.
Kefki.
Yeah.
Fried green tomatoes.
And like that's the funny part. Is like I'm not a fan of tomato soup. I'm not a fan of tomato juice, but I can freaking quarter or eighth up a freaking tomato, throw some salt on it, and that's a fucking snack right there.
Yes,
That's
it is.
delicious. That's delicious. I can eat them straight like an apple. No salt, no nothing. I love maters. Poor Mitch Lee.
No, the inside looks like it's not done yet. I don't like it.
That's how it's supposed to
Slime
look.
and a bunch of seeds. Wow.
Yeah.
Whereas
I
George
wish I
Carlin said
had
it's
the
something
green
that's got a
thumb.
foul inside a tomato.
I wish I had the green thumb my dad did, because I would like to have a garden. Because he had cucumbers, maters, watermelons. God, I love watermelons. Oh my God. And cantaloupes, honeydew. No, not honeydews. Cantaloupes. He would grow green beans, and he would grow string beans. You know, the kind you have to break on both sides, then break it in half.
Yeah.
And then he would have squash, and oh God, the squash casserole was to die for. And yeah, he just had all these fruits and vegetables, and we never ran low on that, because he always, no matter where he lived, he would have a garden, and he would pick it and take the excess to my mom, so we would have it at her house and stuff. Yeah, it was wonderful. I would love to have a garden.
I miss my basil garden.
Oh.
Yeah.
My basil garden. The basil leaves grew the size of my fucking hand. They were.
Oh.
You could make little wraps out of these basil leaves.
Oh.
I was growing basil in part for cooking with, and in part for feeding to the rabbit.
No.
You know what my favorite part about growing basil is?
What?
Eating
After
it?
you harvest it, you get a really dense scent on your hands from it, and it smells so fucking good.
Mitch, you take and you feed the basil and the rosemary to your pet rabbit, and you wait 20 minutes or so, and they start exuding the odor through their fur and everything. Your rabbit smells pre-seasoned.
Ha!
You could sniff the buddy.
You can
Please
sniff
eat
the bunny and it
No,
smells
don't
very
eat the
good.
bunny. No, don't eat the bunny. No.
Sniff the bunny. Eat the bunny.
No. 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 Bunnies
Hey,
are
before the kids came up with a name for him, we called him Hassenpfeffer.
Oh my God! I had a cat named Hassenpfeffer. That's funny.
See, it's back to the age-old philosophy growing up, raising animals on the farm and everything, and having pets. You don't eat your pets, you don't name your food. The exception being if you're giving your food food-related names. So if it's a food rabbit, you can name it Stew.
I had a
You can
chicken named
name
Nugget.
Yeah, you can name your chicken Nugget. You can name like the cow Steak, but it doesn't even have to be specific to animals. So you can, or Chuck. You can name your cow Bacon as long as it's food related.
Come
You
here,
can
Bacon.
name your food. If it's not food related, you don't name your food.
I could not. I could never do that. All the animals were pets, in my opinion, and I could not. My dad, he cooked my rabbits, and and
Well,
that.
we had the pets, and the pets were actually
Awful.
the breeders.
Ah.
So you have your pets, and then you have your food. And you don't mistake, like I said, you don't eat your pets and you don't name your food.
I don't know. I always prefer if we were out hunting for that, it's like I don't know, it's different. Like if you raise the animal, I could not I can't eat the animal if you raise it. But if you're going out hunting deer and stuff, that feels different. But
If you raise it, you have a duty of care, it seems like.
yeah. Yes.
Well, it's you have to factor in the reason of why are you raising it. I am raising this rabbit to care for it and to breed rabbits to have food. Well, I have a duty of care to that rabbit, but the purpose of that rabbit is to produce more rabbits. The rabbits that are produced, their purpose, their end designation is food. We have these nanny goats, and we take care of them. We get milk, we feed them, everything, and then we have the goats that are bred from them, which we take care of. But their purpose, just like the purpose of cows at a beef farm, their purpose is to be rendered for food. You just the key there, Kefki, is you don't cross the line between the two, and that's where it happened bad to you.
I couldn't do that.
That's
the line between the two got crossed.
That's why Kefki wouldn't do that whole thing, because she's going to cross that line. That's why that type of thing isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I get attached to animals very, very, very quickly.
I will say this, though, going back to the whole thing for having a garden, if you're going to do it outside in that whole thing, and there's especially a lot of rabbits around, do I think it's, my buddy was telling me, it's like 2 to 3 feet diameter around your entire garden of strictly kale.
Really?
Even if you don't eat it, because they're going to get full on it faster.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Like you still have to contend with some of the bigger animals that might go in further, but a lot of them, the smaller ones, aren't going to get past the kale, and it grows rather quickly and replenish itself rather quickly. From what if I remember correctly.
I was thinking
he
golden
planted
rabbits don't like kale.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, they'll eat the ever living shit out of it.
Yeah.
But to a lot of other animals,
seeds.
a more filling vegetable.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
He planted sunflower seeds, right? One time we had some sunflowers. These squirrels destroyed those things. They even chewed on the petals of them. I didn't know
That's because squirrels are fucking menaces.
Yeah, I didn't know that they would eat those.
Squirrels are chaos with pretty privilege.
Say, as far as that garden goes, the other thing that you do is you line it with posts, and you loop that with fish line.
Fishing line.
Or depending how you
Reason-
do, you can always do a raised garden.
There's a reason for the
I would
fishing
love to
line.
have a raised garden.
The fishing line spooks deer.
Ah.
But you got to do more than one. You got to do more than one string because they usually get spooked by running into it and breaking it. So you do half dozen to a dozen loops and around with it, and the fishing line puts the deer less likely to try and venture into your garden.
Ah. That's a good idea too, yeah.
All sorts of things you can do to protect your vegetables.
Yeah, we mainly just had problems with freaking crazy ass squirrels. Those things were a menace.
If you have cats, you can keep most small critters away from your garden by lining the outer edge of it with used litter.
Huh.
Because if it's an animal that cats prey upon,
they can smell it.
They're gonna smell all of this feline and be very standoffish about it.
Ah. Huh.
And if you want to scare your cats out of your garden, just grow cucumbers.
Because cats see the cucumbers and mistake them for snakes.
Ah.
So that's true. That's why you don't like
Which it
cucumbers,
doesn't.
though.
Which is hilarious that cats freak out about snakes like that because cats hunt and kill snakes.
Yeah.
Their reflex response times are faster than the fastest snake strike speed.
My cat,
That
he
just tells me that cats feel guilty.
caught a lot of snacks. He'd always be catching snacks. He caught a fucking cottonmouth once though, and my dad freaked out because he brought it on the porch. My dad had to throw a white bucket down over the thing, and yeah, it was scary. It was almost dead though, because Kitty Tom had evidently beat the shit out of it before bringing it up there. But you never
They
know.
do.
Those things play dead. Snacks will play dead.
It's the wrath
Yeah.
of Kitty Con.
Even if they are dead, they technically have a nerve that causes the head to keep striking.
Yeah, they have a reflexive bite thing.
That's the move. It's freaky.
So you don't say, even if the snake's dead, you don't pick it up and stick that mouth near your hand or arm or anything, because you can get a lethal bite off a dead snake.
Yeah,
I actually like snakes.
I like
Oh, I love
snakes too.
Fish have those kind of nerves.
Tastes like chicken.
too, you know? They have the nerves
Yes, they do.
too, though. That because I remember when I was young, I was cleaning the fish and I had cut its head off and it started flopping in the sink as soon as I hit it with water, and I freaked the hell out. I'm like, zombiefish, no. I just dropped it in the sink and ran away from it. It scared the hell out of me. And yeah,
Kefki,
yes.
running like a chicken with its head cut off is not just a phrase.
Yeah, chickens can. If you cut there was this tail of a farmer who cut the chicken's head off too high up and didn't get all of the stem. The chicken lived headless for about what, 2 weeks, about a month, if I'm not mistaken.
That's horrific.
I think it was several months.
That's so horrific.
The farmer fed it by stuffing food down its.
That's horrific. Oh.
Even if you get the base of the neck and everything, it's got a reflexive nerve thing where it will run. It's kind of like other animals that have that reflexive nerve twitch and everything. But yeah.
Humans still have it too. They've done that with like people who've gotten guillotined with their head cut off, and they can still react and everything, and their body still has their head still has a few moments of life It's not a swift death.
Well, the body, as long as the nerve is getting energy, the body has you have reflexive nerve responses and everything. Remember, when you say if you touch something that's
Why do you
hot,
guys
your
like to
hand.
traumatize Kefki?
I'm sorry, I'm not.
For a more innocent one that's less scary for you, Kefki, the weirdest one is actually flies. Every once in a while, a fly will be in the middle of cleaning its face, and it'll get the reaction confused with eating, and they'll get so excited that they decapitate themselves.
Oh my
And
god.
they're still trying to eat because they were in the mode, like they were cleaning themselves, and then all of a sudden they got that confused with eating, and flies are, yeah, they're kind of like cockroaches. It takes a weird amount to take them out entirely.
Not if you squish it. Not if you squish the damn fly.
Nah, you know it takes them out real easy.
What?
Spray them with soapy water.
Soapy water. I hate flies. I don't like flies. I hate cockroaches too. I hate all kinds
I
of
keep a
stuff.
spray bottle with soapy water for flies and wasps and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, it
Rainbow
works on wasps.
hairspray.
Yeah.
It works on
I'm gonna
wasps.
try that.
Though?
Yeah, the wasp will drop to the ground almost immediately.
Oh,
But
I need to
it
try it
won't
every
die
time
right
I
away
leave the
though.
house. I hate wasps. I'm like deathly allergic to those things. I'm gonna start carrying a spray bottle with soapy water.
Here's why it
try
works. The soap breaks the surface tension of the water.
Yeah.
Because of the surface tension, those things can get wet and not drown. But with the soap in the water, the surface tension's broken, so the water can get into their airways and drown them.
Oh no, Evie was talking about a good way to kill gnats is to have like a cup of like soapy water and stuff, and they get in there. She was telling me about the surface tension and stuff that the gnats will get in there. They'll just go straight down to the bottom, and yeah.
No, there's another thing involved there. You have to have a lure for them to get into the water, and that's why you need vinegar.
Oh yeah, what is it? White or apple cider? I forget. Is
what they're attracted to is something that will ferment.
Yeah.
So you could use sugar water with soap in it. I made a trap using just vodka and soap.
You got the next drunk.
They love alcohol.
Yeah, because the alcohol is fermented.
They love alcohol.
They have drunk gnats. That's funny.
Oh, it doesn't drug them, but it's
party time, motherfuckers.
Hey, Kefki, ask Nat and Butt Eater.
I've even used
butt eater.
I've used honey in those traps actually.
That butt eater.
Soapy water, the honey will ferment.
Yeah.
And it'll attract the gnats.
See, that's crazy. I need to do that.
A saucer of beer for slugs. Fruit flies, you small glass jar with apple cider vinegar, and then you put a cone inverted into it so they go down into it, and then they just can't fly straight back out.
Oh. Yeah, I do not understand why people do not like slugs. They're adorable. I would sit there and feed the slugs cat food on the porch, and I would watch it disappear into their little faces. It's like there's no mouth; it just goes gone.
The thing with slugs, Kefki, is the devastation they cause to your garden.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
I
Okay,
actually joked with Sam that the reason that they ate the snails was because some farmer in France was mad at the snails for eating his garden.
He wanted vengeance.
Mhm.
What?
Especially because it's a Frenchman. I could see one of them doing that. Like, fuck you, snail! I'm going to boil you and eat you in butter.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, that worked.
I'm gonna sell this to stupid Americans and call it food.
Kind of face stuff that you put on your face from Korea. I don't know, but it's actually snail snot. Basically, put it on their faces.
Ew.
It moisturizes their faces.
I could see
Like,
that too.
I would try it. I would try it to see if it would work, but it's weird. They have like snail farms, and they go and they collect the slime. It's like, oh my god, this is crazy stuff.
Yeah, I remember drawing that snail for Cryptic.
Yeah, that was cute.
Well, I
That
mean,
was
there
so
was
cute.
there was that snail, and then the one where I was like, should I draw the snail like what I? Every once in a while, I'll watch a program where they're like, this is what the snail looks like when they have parasite.
Yeah.
It looks like a. It looks stoned. Yeah.
Sad snail.
Yeah, very sad snail. If you've never seen one, it's a little bit freaky, but they're funny looking. They are funny looking. I think you might get a kick out of it, Kefki.
Let's go. There used to be wasn't there a YouTuber that had a snail? He was a very popular YouTuber that he had some allegations or something against him, and
I know.
he had a snail profile picture.
That's like a lot of YouTubers though, allegation. That doesn't.
I think his name was Cry.
I've never heard of.
Cryotic.
It was Butt Skeeter.
Never heard. Someone.
It was Ashnat and her son Butt Skeeter.
You are fixated on Asnat and Butt Skeeter. You just I think you have a crush on Asnat or something.
I do. She's an
Oh my
actress.
Oh, that's what it was.
What?
So apparently, the guy cheated on his ex-girlfriend with an underage girl.
Oh.
You.
That's why nobody likes him anymore.
Oh, so many hopeless romantics.
That'll do it.
This hopeless romantics.
Again.
Please tell me that he was trying to rush somewhere and tripped and fell into a wood chipper.
Yeah.
Or meat grinder. I mean.
There we go.
He ran to a meat grinder.
Well, he has said that on YouTube since 2019, so almost 10 years.
He tripped and fell into my machete that I happened to be swinging.
He just repeatedly kept headbutting my fist.
Hey! If pedos are constantly changing their name, can we change my gun to automatic hole puncher?
It's cordless hole puncher.
Yeah, it's cordless hole puncher.
Yeah, I posted 2 pictures for you in general in Rottens.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
This got weird boofly eyeballs. What the heck?
Yep. That's a snail with a parasitic parasite.
Oh, poor thing.
They apparently some of them will do this more than once. If they don't get full on eaten by the birds, because the birds don't really like to eat them because they don't taste very good. They're attracted to the look of the eyes because it looks like a wiggling worm. So a lot of the times the snail gets let go and they just regrow their eyes, and they'll do it again. They'll do it again.
Oh, that's weird. Oh my god. Poor snail.
Yeah. This is why drugs are bad. Okay.
The circle of life.
I put a Twitter link in the general to a really fun picture.
I'm a.
Oh my god, it's adorable. It's a cat. Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting
Save that picture because that is absolute cuteness right there.
Isn't it though?
Yeah. There it is.
Oh my god.
I have to set up my bigger 3D printer because I've got the STLs for some cat armor that I really want to print.
Oh my god, that's cool.
All right, I'm
Figure I'll have to put it on Chunk though, because if I try to put it on Baby Panther, she'll turn me into Cable.
All right, let me close out the show because I'm done the fade.
No, go ahead.
That's funny. They were trying strategically to ignore you, and it failed.
I know.
That was being very successful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming out.
Wait, you guys were paying attention to Tyr?
Oh! Y'all are evil.
Kefki has been broken today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out. Tomorrow night is Johnny Hellcat's night. Then you have the Wednesday show with the lovable Gen Z Maxi, Ty Mantis, and it's Hammer's night. Then you have Thursday, which is our Discord day. Friday is Sanguine. Oh, and don't forget that the last two, the 26th will be another Minions in Space because we're filling for Sanguine. And then we'll be back again for October 3rd, again, filling in for Sanguine. So look forward to that. Saturday night is the Harry Channels night with Harry Functional, Scap, and I believe Sora Luna sometimes. And then Sunday we have Kefki and her randomness.
Let's give up then.
So look forward to that. And then that's about it. Am I forgetting anything?
You're a goober.
Yes, I'm a goober. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out again. Say goodbye to the nice people.
Bye, Kefki. Bye, Jen.
Have a good time, everybody.
Rutabaga.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye. Have a good
Armageddon.
All right, I'm gonna play the outro, and I thank y'all for going out. Can't wait to see you next week.
I really wish that sound.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.